Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, your Movie Apprentice, and today I'm going to be continuing my Raindance coverage with the low poly animated film True North. This is about a gentleman who stands up at a TED Talk to give us a story about his family who were sent to a political prison camp in North Korea. This is a Japanese and Indonesian property, and it is available to watch at raindance.org/festival right now. So I would highly recommend, if you have the time, if you want to watch some independent cinema to break the mold from some of the mainstream stuff that hasn't been the best of quality lately, I would recommend watching this one. Before I get into it though, if you do like what I do on the channel and you are enjoying this Raindance coverage so far, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, it would really help me a lot. But without further ado, let's talk about this film. Because this film, everyone, for me personally, it's probably the best animated film I have seen all year. This is probably my favourite animated film of 2020. And the animation itself is arguably one of its weakest assets. It's a low poly film, so it uses as little polygons as humanly possible to tell the story. So it takes a good few minutes to get used to the animation. This is obviously an independent project, as with every film at Raindance. So you can't expect the quality of the animation to be top of the line, what you'd expect from Disney or DreamWorks or Leica. It takes a few minutes to actually get used to the style of animation this film tells. You kind of do forget it after so long, because this is a uncomfortable watch. Imagine Schindler's List meeting Grave of the Fireflies. That is probably the closest comparison I can make to this one. This is a film that is both cautious and bold. It never shows you anything outright graphic at these political camps. Most of what you see and what is horrific is usually conveyed to us through cutaways, through words, or through seeing the aftermath of it. It isn't one of those harsh films that shows you all the brutal things that do happen within this. It's more left to our mind's imagination to fill in the gaps, and that really makes it worse in the long run. Not worse in a bad way for the film, but worse because our minds can always picture something a lot worse than what could actually be shown to us on screen. That is just a known fact of life and human nature. The characters in this are really good. Even the guards around the fences are given something to do. Some of them are given more depth than just the one-note side of things. And it's just very well executed how it shows us the best and worst humanity within this camp. Even the ones that you're supposed to hate amongst all else, some of them do have redeeming qualities and redeeming features about them. This film, for me, is one of those films that I feel like did deserve a Q&A, because this is a absolutely fantastic film. The only flaws I had with it is that, yes, the animation is a bit janky at times. There are times where characters sort of move and it feels very ragdoll style, and I understand that low budget can't expect a top quality animation, but it's an animation that does pull it down for me a lot of the time. But like I've stated earlier, the animation you don't really care about it for so long because you're so sucked into the story, and what you are seeing is so shocking and so eye-opening. It is honestly amazing what they have been able to tell this story here. This story is based off the account of people that have survived these political camps, named and unnamed. So you can bet that the majority of this, if not all of it, was real, and just put it into this film as its own one-lining narrative. And there are a few twists and turns along the way and shocking moments that really will stick with you for quite some time. Overall, True North, this is a heavy watch. Don't go into this expecting a happy-go-lucky animation film like a lot of people do with animation films. This is very much an eye-opening experience that could only have been achieved through the animation style. People could argue this could have been done live action, but I feel like the way it was animated and how simply it was animated really made you focus on the story that was being told, as opposed to the visuals you're seeing on screen. And the story they tell is absolutely brilliant. Out of the films I've seen from Raindance so far, this is easily the best one for me personally. It is just heartbreaking at times. Like I say, it's Schindler's List meets Grave of the Fireflies. I'll even sprinkle in a bit of Silence from Martin Scorsese in there. It's just one of those films that is a rough watch, but it's worth every second of it. The only issues I have with the film, the animation, and even that you can literally let slide because of how well made it was in terms of its story and characters. And yeah, what else can I really say about it? I'm going to say that True North, for me, is a great cup of tea. So True North, have you seen it? If you have, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you haven't, you can watch it right now at raindance.org/festival. It is available to watch until 7th of November. So if you have the time, you have a spare 2 hours, go and watch it. I would very much recommend it. It's well worth your time. If you do like what I do on this channel and you're enjoying my Raindance coverage so far, consider clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. Coming up on the channel, obviously, more Raindance coverage. And I'm going to have a Train to Busan review out either tomorrow or for Halloween. But until next time, please feel free to click that notification bell to be notified. My name is Josh, I have been Movie Apprentice, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thank you for watching and thank you for making it to the end of the video. While you are here, if you haven't done it yet, please feel free to drop a like and consider hitting that subscribe button for more views coming all the time. And also, while you are here, there are some other videos over there that you might want to sink your teeth into. Have a good day, guys, and do enjoy.